All right, so I'm gonna have you say your name.
I'm Justin Lovell.
So I'm Nawrocki. I'm a 2D animator.
I'm a director.
I've been working in the industry for 20 years now.
I've been in the animation industry for about 20 years.
You're 20 years in the industry. You decide to go into crowdfunding. So why take on that risk?
I wanted to do something that was entertaining. Like it has layers of depth.
Oh, I think that, if you've been working 20 years on other people's projects, and mostly it's always a commercial product.
I wanted to craft something that people that just wanted to take it for what it is could just enjoy it.
For once, I wanted to make art for art's sake.
20 years in the industry, that's like a very long time.
It is a long time.
Yeah.
And I'm really happy that I've been employed for those 20 years too,
Oh, yeah.
which is a feat in and of itself. I am most known for my work on the video game Cuphead.
I worked on features, television shows, straight to DVD and streaming.
That was, I think, the most amazing ride. It was a little small independent team based out of Oakville, Canada. And we were extremely passionate about the medium of hand-drawn animation.
I've worked in hand-drawn to 3D to puppet rigged animation.
Sarenka kind of goes back to my Polish heritage. I was born in Poland. My parents raised us speaking Polish at home. We read Polish literature. It was really part of our culture, the food, the languages. And I was told the legend of a Warsaw mermaid, the emblem of the city of Warsaw. Powerful mermaid holding a sword and a shield, and she protects the city of Warsaw. And it kind of was in my head for years and years that I really would love to make an animated film based on this legend.
So after a couple of failed attempts at putting together a story, I'd done 2 previous short films. They both came back with the same notes. The animation's awesome. You just don't feel like there's enough story in them. And once you hear that a couple of times, it's just like, all right, well, this is something that I need to focus on. So I sat down and just kind of ummed and ahed. What do I want? Do I want to put something in fantasy? Do I want to do a rom-com? Do I want to do sci-fi?
I started with a script. I asked my friend Zarin, Darnell Martin, to write the script, which she did beautifully. And then my sister Eva Nawrocki and my other friend Bianca were consultants. Also, I had advice from a dear friend of mine who works in marketing and communications. So the first thing she said is we need a website. I need an Excel sheet. Like people I knew from primary school, people I knew from high school, people I knew from every single job I've ever been at.
It's a full-time job. You've got to have a lot of things planned and make sure you're updating information, you're releasing material, keeping everything fresh.
It was very close to the end.
Really?
Yeah, it was very to the wire.
For about 4 to 5 weeks, I kind of plotted my stuff and I thought, okay, I feel good. The work's going to speak for itself. In my mind, I thought it was gorgeous what we're doing. We're trying to really kind of pull together Studio Ghibli and Disney and just kind of really mash the 2 together. As we kind of get through that first week, I started going, all right, well, maybe I should do some research. Like, at this point, like, I was doing the calculations and I was looking at the graphs. I was just like, okay, well, if we keep it steady, we should definitely hit the mark with a week to spare, almost. And then I was jumping in, I was doing some research. Like, it kept coming up against, you want to make this 70% in the first week. You want to make a majority in your first week. And that's kind of when the rails started to kind of fall off a little bit.
Like you said, you're planning to redo this again or relaunch it again. If it doesn't meet the goal, or if it meets the goal, with any of those conclusions to the story make this journey that you've been on any more or any less worth it?
I think it's always going to be worth it.
Oh, I don't have to be part. It totally works.
If this doesn't get funded, like if and when that happens, like I'm never going to stop trying to make this.
The fact that in this day and age, independent artists can do something beautiful and original and their own is the most beautiful thing.
I feel like there's such a huge part of me that I've invested into telling the story, but maybe it doesn't get made this decade. I don't think this is something that I ever want to give up on.
So for this documentary, part of the reason why I did it was because my brother decided to get into crowdfunding. What are kind of like the big pieces of advice you would give like to someone else who's trying to start off on this road?
Grow your audience.
Go into it with eyes wide open.
Not going into this with no one really knowing who you are and what you're trying to do.
Hey!